listening to WBHM Digital Broadcasting, the best paranormal talk only on Paranormal Experience Radio. Broadcasting live from Birmingham, Alabama.
And we're back for our final segment of Paranormal Experience tonight. And I just got a message, Felix, from Jennifer York, who said that what happened with my voice recorders or what happened with their camcorders, and they worked fine when they got home. So I said, that's crazy but encouraging.
It happened to many people, not only them two. It happened to a few other guests where it just stopped working, and then when they got into the pavilion there, it just started working again.
Right. You know, that's what happened at that, when I was trying to do the live broadcast from Paulding. It just, they would not let me do it from the jail cells. I could do it from the third floor, but I actually was told absolutely not when Shelley asked if we could do it from the jail cells. So
really,
yeah, verbally through the portal. So
wow.
We did it from the third floor, where everybody but me hates to be. So it was a wild thing, but don't let me forget that I have to make an announcement before we go off the air. I'm teasing these people. It's a big deal. It's going to be so much fun.
Well, I'm getting excited because we're going to go to the SS North Carolina.
Oh, I can't wait. The one that's in North Carolina, right?
Yes, it is in North Carolina, not Virginia. Okay, the one in North Carolina
the world
is
I
called
was
the
going to
SS
Virginia.
North Carolina. It's an inside joke between Kat and I. But, yeah, that's going to be great. It's almost sold out, but it's going to be, I've always wanted to do a battleship.
I have too.
And, you know, we're going to, again, Rhodes Hall.
I do know that.
You and I have gotten some crazy stuff there.
Bizarre.
Yeah.
That was a bizarre experience. And it was after the death whistle.
Yes, it was. But we've had so much stuff at that Rhodes Hall. We are going back to Savannah this year, I think in November.
I can't believe no, that's December, isn't it?
December. We're going back to Savannah.
Because I remember thinking that's going to be cold.
2 nights of investigation in the brewery there. So that's going to be awesome.
Well, that place does not disappoint ever either. That is a fantastic location.
No, and I can't believe when we're getting the most activity is when people start deciding to leave. And it's like, what? We're really getting some crazy stuff, and you're leaving?
It just blows up. I mean, it just goes crazy. And, you know, something else y'all are doing, and this is an annual event, and I am so crushed and dismayed because it's always in the middle of my annual event, is the Jekyll Island Ghost Hunt.
Oh, yes. I can't wait for that one. That one's always loads of fun.
And beautiful.
Weird activity, because that place has been there forever.
And it's beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. That one's at the end of October.
Yes. The 26th through the 28th.
Yes.
And Moon River is December. It's the 7th and 8th. And that place, that's where we got the child that came and sat at the table with Lori Dorsey's doll. And Chad walked over to it, and it's all on a thermal camera.
It all came out on a thermal camera. You can see when they got up and everything.
That was just way too cool. So, I just think it's pretty neat.
So, we got still this year a whole bunch of stuff lined up that's going to be great. And again, we're at the Thomas House. I mean,
the 17th and 18th.
At the Thomas House, this weekend. But like in September, I think we're going to 2 weekends. October, we're doing every weekend in October at the Thomas House, plus Halloween night.
Are you going to do Halloween night? I'm going to be live while I'm in Key West on Halloween night, so I'm not going to be able to be there. Of course, Key West. So, I did my live show, the review of Scarefest last year, from sitting up there at the cemetery in Key West. The one that actually has the plaque on the crypt that says, "I told you I was sick."
Hey, do me a favor. Take a picture of Robert, but don't ask permission.
No. I have a friend who did that, and she had to make another trip just to apologize because she could not break the juju. Could not break the juju.
You do realize I got over 30 dolls that have attachments to it.
I do. And I've only met Billy. But that
Oh, I have so many. And I even have a Dybbuk box, too.
I did not know that.
Yes, I have a Dybbuk box.
Tell me about that.
It was in an antique store in Israel, and they had to get rid of it because it had too much activity surrounding it.
I believe that.
So now it's sitting here in my house, and it has human bones in it.
Do you have that thing shielded, protected? Are you protected from it?
I am protected from it.
Because I was in Vegas and hit the Zach Bagans Haunted Museum where he has a Dybbuk box, and you can hear it. You can hear the voices in it, and that is...
He doesn't have it protected.
Well, he does, but you know what? The sage is molding, and you can see the sand move. The sand around the edges.
Uh-huh.
And it has, it looks like claw prints. But you can actually, below the music and stuff that they play in there, you can actually hear it talking. And so I was done. I was on to the next. No, but really, it was really eerily fascinating. Is yours?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I have artifacts that were used in exorcisms, from crosses to chalices to priest, everything the priest wore, even his shirt.
Wow.
I have African cursed items from Africa. Voodoo doll, not voodoo dolls, but they go back before voodoo, just idols from Africa that are cursed. I got a slew of stuff in this house that you wouldn't believe.
Do you go get that stuff on purpose, or do people send it to you?
I get it on purpose, and some have been sent to me. It all started with one doll that a friend of mine had bought in an antique store. She came up to me and said, "Hey, I'm having this activity in my house, and I've never had before." And she told me all the different activities, and it's like, well, that's weird. And I asked her, "Have you bought anything recently from an antique store?"
Right.
She said, "Well, I bought this doll at an antique store for Halloween prop." I said, "Uh-huh. Why don't you bring me the doll, and we'll see what I can find out." And by more than one medium, I found out that this belonged to a German immigrant boy that moved out west, and they started a farm, and the whole family burnt in the house.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So apparently the little boy is still attached to his doll. I took it to the Thomas house once, and Krista was in the green hallway, and I had it in the green hallway, but nobody knew about the doll except Chad. And Krista got fire, farm, horses, cows, everything that pertained to the doll. And she didn't understand, so she calls Chad on the radio. We were in the church, and Chad laughed, and he goes, "Why don't you go to the green hallway and tell him the story about the doll?" And everybody was dumbfounded.
I bet.
So that's where it's all started. And now, I have a collection of over 30 dolls, all the level of Annabelle and Robert the doll. And I have divot boxes. I have other items that have attachments from clocks to surgical instruments to I have everything.
That is just wow. I won't come see you at your house, Felix. I kid.
Well,
I have.
I have a few dolls that I have to tell them that it's okay who's coming into the house. They do not like strangers.
Right. Well, that's
So whoever breaks into my house, I feel sorry
no doubt.
for. They'll
Well,
be back to
that is
apologize.
no doubt. I find that fascinating. I have a friend here who is a collector, and I have been to his home to meet his dolls and his other objects. Some he has had to take home from our investigations and was willing to do so, thank God. But I don't know. I couldn't do that. I have enough going on in my house with my grandmother's things and my mother-in-law's things, and when my dad passed, we brought a lot of things of his family here, and it was like they were fighting. And Jamie Min's house just hit Chad. Hey James, love ya. But I have to give a shout out there because she is heading home, and I didn't get to see her this trip, so I will soon.
Oh, Jamie. We
Me
had
too.
dinner last night together.
Ah, well, I have to make my announcement. Do you want to know what it is?
We're all dying to hear.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, I am so excited. I got a message the other day from someone who said, I'm looking for some place to bring my show. And you're one of the places I'm interested in. And I was like, really? Because I would absolutely love to have you be on this network. Well, things worked out. I was in West Virginia, and so we were having conversations about different things about the network, and I can only say that I am so excited because beginning in September, if I'm not mistaken, it's September 17th, the Paranormal Pride will be airing on WBHM Digital Broadcasting on Monday nights, and that is Denise Pridemore bringing all of the wonderful and exciting things that she does, the experiences that she has, and some of the best guests. Denise and I worked together when we were on a different network, and I'm really honored that she chose to come here because she has had a lot of different offers. And some of her upcoming guests are going to include Kathleen Weirstein when she first comes on the 17th. The 24th is tentative, but October 1st is going to be Bill Reap, who is one of my favorite people. And then
Wow.
Josh Hurd from Melbourne Manor. And the list goes on. And, I am so fortunate and blessed to have friends like you and like Denise and all this other stuff. So Monday nights on this network just got a lot more exciting. So this is going to be amazing. So
That is going to be great. Wow.
and Jamie said Billy says hey. So yeah, you're getting voted on the island here in chat. They say you need a 2-hour show all your own. We should
I
talk.
see that. I was
everything.
thinking about it, actually.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what we can do to make that so. But meanwhile, we've only got like 10 seconds left, and that's not nearly enough time for me to tell you how much I love and appreciate you, and I'm so glad you've been on here.